Dana on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you? This is
Great.
I'm actually calling you today because I feel that you're kind of ruining my relationship with my boyfriend. My boyfriend has become totally obsessed with your show. He constantly listens to it, and then he refers to it to our relationship. And I just felt like I wanted you to know that and see what advice you would give me.
How is it ruining your relationship? All you've told me is that he listens to the show. How bad can that be?
Well, he keeps referring to how, he becomes bitter against women, I think also against me in terms of marriage and all these other things, that...
What do you mean he becomes bitter about you towards marriage? I don't understand.
Well, basically what it is, he'll start saying things about all women are the same, and then he'll say all women are the same, and I'm never going to get married.
What's wrong with him saying that?
Well, because I'm looking to get married at some point in my life. I'm not looking to stay single all my life.
So what should I do? Stop saying that so you can get what you want?
No, it's just that I guess different guys, or a lot of guys listen to your show. And
Thank God.
Which is good. I mean, it affects their relationship. Yeah,
well, I'm hoping it will. I don't want these guys to get married to you or anybody.
But why not?
Because there's no
marriage. If it didn't work for other men or maybe for
there
you,
there is no benefit to a man to get married.
There is a benefit.
What is it?
It's a life benefit.
What is it?
Well, first of all, I think there's this companion thing.
Wait. Isn't your boyfriend your companion?
Yeah, but you want more than companionship. You want it to be more of a family thing. You want to have children. I mean, that's ultimately, that's my idea.
Well, there's a benefit to you. You've now elaborated on the benefit to yourself and the benefit to any children you might create. But what's the benefit to him?
The same thing, to have children.
He can do that without being married.
Yes, but it doesn't look that well in society.
Darling, that's not even true anymore. This is not the 1940s. Times have changed.
I guess when your parents are conservative, or both parents on both sides conservative, that's kind of, expected. Marriage, the institution of marriage.
Yeah, but guess what? This is a new era. With courts telling men that they have to hand over... did you see... Here's a good example. We talked about it this week. Did you see the story about Jared, the guy from the Subway commercials?
No, I haven't.
The guy got divorced. Doesn't have any children that I can figure out. He had to give up 60% of all his profits from his corporation. 60. Not 50, 60. And he had to give up 60% of the profits from the book he wrote.
That's really terrible. I have to tell you, I'm totally against that.
But since that's the way it is, whether you're against it or not, since that's the way it is, there's no benefit to guys to get married. It's too much of a risk.
So why do the ones that do get married, and some of them do live kind of happily ever after?
Well, as I always say... As I say on this program, we read stories all the time of people who fell out 10-story windows and survived. Does that mean everybody should head up to the 10th floor and jump out a window?
No.
Right. Same thing with marriage. Just because some people remain married and remain happy, does that mean all of us should do it? No.
No, but does that mean that everyone that gets married is doomed to...
I didn't say everyone, but it's a majority.
Okay, you're right. There's a big statistic-wise that it's a majority. You're right about that.
I mean, half of all marriages end in divorce, and that doesn't count the people who stay married and are unhappy.
Okay.
So a majority are unhappy.
Well, I want to be the majority that is happy.
I know what you want. Everybody who gets married wants to be happy. But more than half end up not being happy.
Okay.
That's why there's no benefit to a man to get married.
So what do you think I should do? What do you think? My boyfriend is just being very bitter lately, and it's been going on for a while. And,
Well, you call it bitter. I mean, he agrees with me that marriage is not a benefit to him.
But that means...
That doesn't make him bitter. That just means he's being realistic.
Okay, well, what does that mean? That means I should continue in this relationship, or I should part ways?
Well, darling, if you have a biological time clock ticking, I see here you're 37 years old, and you're all worried about how old you are, and you want to have children, you might have to move on to somebody else. Or you might have to accept the idea that having children with him will mean not being married to him.
Okay. But what chances does it mean if I move on to somebody else that person's going to want to get married?
Well, fortunately,
to your show,
fortunately for you, I wish it were different. Fortunately for you, every man doesn't listen to this show. You might meet a man who listens to Coast 103.5 and he likes love songs, or you might meet a guy.
California listens to your show. Be honest, they all do. Everyone.
All right, from your mouth to God's ears. Huh?
Everyone listens to your show in California.
Oh, let's keep that going. So are you not from here?
I am living here, I'm from the East Coast.
Figured as much.
Excuse me?
Never mind, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bottom line here, dear, is he's not bitter. He's just being honest, and he agrees with me, and I'm not bitter.
Okay, so what's wrong with me being honest, too?
Go ahead and be honest.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Well, I told you what I want eventually, but I'm not asking for anything.
Well, my recommendation to you would be, if time is of the essence, you probably have to go out and find somebody else. Somebody who maybe you have to go to another state and find somebody who doesn't listen to the show. I should tell you we're on in Las Vegas, we're on in Dallas, we're on in Portland, Oregon, we're on in Seattle. You might have to fly to, like, Denver.
Or I might even have to go back to the East Coast when they don't really listen to you out there.
And even then, there are people who hear us on the Internet in every country on the planet.
Okay. No, I understand. Okay. So, I just wanted to, say hello, actually. I've listened to your show, and I do have to say I do agree with a lot of things you say. Some things I don't. That's my personal
opinion. Do I sound like a bitter person to you?
I'm sorry, excuse me?
I said, do I sound like a bitter person?
Some things about women, I guess I don't like that you say you put women down.
That doesn't make me bitter.
No, but I think you impose your personal life on these men.
I can't impose my personal life on anybody. I'm sitting in a studio in a Hollywood film lot.
I know that, but
how can I impose anything? No, darling, you don't know the definition of the word impose. Certain countries impose martial law. Okay, I can't impose anything on anyone. I'm doing a radio show and I give my opinion. That's all I do. I don't impose anything on anyone.
But these guys out there are actually, like, living through your eyes.
That's great. I'm thrilled to hear it.
Okay, no, I know you want that, and I've heard your show.
That's my job. My job is to get people to want to listen to what I have to say. That's my gig. My job is to get people to want to listen.
Okay.
Right?
No, definitely. I think it's a great show that you're doing this, but I just think for women that want to have an honest, true relationship, it affects their relationship if the guy continuously listens to this, and it's kind of a type of influence.
Well, you know what I have said to women? Well, forget about men listening to my show. I am the show. And when women get all upset about me not wanting to get married or not wanting to have kids, here's what I say. Why do you want to ruin a good thing? Are we having a good time? Are we having fun? Why are you hell-bent on ruining it?
Well, marriage shouldn't ruin it.
But you're happy now.
Yeah, but the whole idea of marriage is to constitute it, make it more solid, I guess.
But it doesn't, because you could just walk out and get divorced.
Of course, but there's kind of, not just an expectation. Maybe it's kind of girls' dreams to get married.
Well, again, it's a girl's dream to get married, not a guy's dream.
Some guys do.
Yeah, gay men, wedding designers and wedding planners, and those men. But guys don't grow up saying, ooh, I'm going to wear a tuxedo and we're going to get a wedding cake. I can't wait till I'm an adult. Girls dream, but guys dream about cars. Girls dream about getting married. Girls read about Prince Charming, Beauty and the Beast. Guys don't read that stuff.
But I've been down that road before. I've been married when I was much younger.
How'd that work out for you?
And back then it didn't work now. Had I known then what I know now, probably it would have. But now I'm a little
Well, maybe
older.
not. Maybe you didn't know anything then and you don't know anything now.
Oh, I do know a lot now. And I know what I want.
Yeah, no, what you wanted it then too.
No, I think it was more a bit of a pressure situation. I was 24 years old, and it lasted for a year and a half. And
why did you feel pressure?
my family. I felt pressured.
I see. And now are they pressuring you?
No, they're the best. They actually don't pressure me. I think I myself feel a bit of pressure in my life because I feel that that's something that I want eventually, not now, maybe 2 years down the line, but eventually I want to know that I'm not walking down a dead-end street.
It's not a dead-end street. You got a relationship. You're happy. He's happy.
We're working on the relationship. We've had problems.
If you have problems, why? Well, getting married is going to fix them?
No, I don't think so.
So you really haven't learned all that much if you believe that.
I think getting married down the road is what I would like with this person.
But it's not going to fix anything if you're having problems in the relationship.
No, I know it's not going to fix anything. I have to fix those problems.
And what are the problems exactly?
Well, I cheated on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So why would he want to marry you?
Well, he's given me a chance, according to him.
Yeah, but he's also not married to you.
Well, why not? I mean, I'm really...
You cheated on him.
What I did.
I don't care if you're really sorry for what you did. You did it. And you believe being sorry for what you did excuses it.
No, I believe it's going to be a hard mountain to climb.
I wouldn't marry you. I've been married 4 times. I wouldn't marry you. If you cheated on me, no way.
So then why should I even...
Ask the last person who cheated on me. She knows who she is. And this was a few years ago now. Ask the last person who cheated on me. She has not seen me since. She sends me emails, and she sends me text messages, and she sends me instant messages. She knows who she is, too. And she keeps trying to meet me or see me or hook up. Never happens.
Okay, so then why is he then forgiven me, and why are we working on this?
Well, he's forgiven you to a point, but he won't marry you.
Then I should leave. Tonight I should tell him it's over.
Yeah, you could do that. I'll tell you what, if you cheated on me, not in a million years would I marry you.
But it's okay if you were to cheat on her, right?
No, I never said that was okay.
But let's just say it was the other way
And by
around.
the way, this is not about me. It's about you. You're a cheater.
I know, but you don't know why it happened.
Well, tell us. All right, fine. Like I'm listening. Why did it happen?
I was having, a problem in my life. I wasn't sure exactly where I was going. It's something that happened to me.
That doesn't excuse cheating.
I think it was more of a sexual thing, to be honest.
Well, that's what it usually is. It's usually a sexual thing. It doesn't, but that doesn't excuse it.
I know it doesn't excuse it.
Well, you're making it sound like there's extenuating circumstances. Hey, wait a minute, there's extenuating circumstances. It was a sexual thing. That's going to be my excuse next time I cheat. Hey, there were extenuating circumstances. I wanted to cheat.
I didn't want to cheat. I did not.
It was sexual.
Doing that.
Yeah, well, it was sexual, wasn't it? That's what you just said. That was your extenuating circumstance. It was sexual.
But I'm very sorry about it.
Yeah, boo freaking who?
No, every day I feel terrible about it.
Sure you do.
I really, really do.
Yeah, why'd you do it if you feel so terrible?
Words cannot explain. It's hard for me to put it in words.
Because, you know why? Because you just felt like doing it and that's it. The real truth sounds horrible and you can't say it. You found somebody you thought was hot and you wanted to hop into the sack with them. That's why you did it.
Yeah,
you wanted to do it.
Then he stalked me for a very long time.
Then you got what you deserved here. You got what you deserved.
Okay, you're right. I did. And I probably deserve even more for what happened.
Mm-hmm. Now you're getting it. Because now your boyfriend tunes in here and hears me talking about the sluts and the whores and the women who cheat on guys and stuff. And he realized he's with one of those women.
No, I don't consider myself one of those women.
Well, I know you don't, but come on. Only a slut would have a boyfriend and then go out and have sex with somebody else. That's the definition of a slut.
Okay, you can say whatever you want to say.
That's what it is. If you're not a slut, who is? If you're not a slut, who is?
The people that do it all the time, maybe.
Oh, I see. So just having sex with somebody outside your relationship a few times, and it was a few times, it wasn't just once. Was it a few times or was it many times?
It was a few times.
Probably many times. That would not make you a slut. You would have to, what would be the minimum number of other people you would have to sleep with before you would be a slut?
There's really no number. They can't really say this number, but I personally think highly of myself, and I don't consider myself a slut.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you think you deserve to do that. You just said it was a sexual thing.
Yeah, because it was something that happened.
No. Tsunamis happen, okay? Brain tumors happen, okay? Having sex with somebody else, that doesn't happen to you. You make it happen. Do you see the difference?
Yes.
All right. Earthquakes happen. Screwing somebody else, that doesn't happen to you. You go out and make it happen like the whore that you are. Do you understand the difference?
No, I see what you're trying to say.
You try to make it sound like a tsunami. Oh, you were just out there on the beach one day in Singapore, and suddenly the wave came right over you, washed over you, and there was nothing you could do about it. You're no victim. You're the perpetrator.
I kind of became a victim afterwards.
No. Afterwards, we're not talking about whether the guy was a stalker. We're talking about you riding him like a pony. You made that happen. You did.
Okay, but it's over and done with.
The humping is over, but the effects of the humping are not. You want them to go away. You're one of these people. I remember this lying, thieving radio executive I once worked for. And later on, when I had a syndicated show, he wanted to run my show on his station. And I said, I want nothing to do with you. And he says, well, I just want to move forward. You're one of those move forward people. Yes, I know I was dishonest and I carved your heart out at one time in the past. But now I just want to move on.
Well, I don't want to move on that quickly.
Yeah, well, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want to move on.
Every day I get reminded from
you should be.
Every other day about
you deserve it.
Why did you do this or why did you do that?
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Okay, I deserve it and I understand, but until when do I deserve it? For the rest of my life?
Maybe. Don't like it? Get out.
Okay, I'm not looking to get out anytime soon unless he wants to get out.
Yeah, well, he's got to keep reminding you. He's probably listening to us right now.
Yeah, and if he is, that's fine. But what I wanted to know is, like, okay, fine, he'll remind me and remind me. How is that going to make the relationship better?
He's not trying to make the relationship better, and neither am I.
So why is he wasting his time, wasting my time?
I mean, maybe you're a nice piece of ass. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to be anybody's nice piece of ass.
Well, you were for the stalker. Weren't you?
I guess I was.
Right. So maybe you're just good in the sack.
Well, I'm not a whore or some...
Oh, yeah, you are. Hang on. Let's see what someone else thinks. Ruby, what do you want to say to Dana?
I want to say that you are a slut for doing that, because if you different, you wouldn't have done that to him. And I agree with Tom. A lot of the times I don't agree with him, but this time I know 100%. So, yes, you are a whore.
You have never been in that situation, and I guess...
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And you know what? I turned my back on it. It's there. There's temptation is every day, everywhere, wherever you go. But you have control over your actions. So, yes, you created that. And if it happened once, and if you were drunk or whatever, that's different. But you did it many times. So knowingly, you knew what you were doing. You knew. That's dirty. You didn't love your boyfriend. He should walk away from you. He deserves somebody better than you.
Well, you know what? I really do love my boyfriend. It doesn't matter what you say. That's your opinion, and I respect it, but I really do.
You don't do that to somebody you love. You're supposed to respect that person. And
go ahead.
I was cheated on, and you know what? I walked away from him. So, and you know what? And you know what, Tom? He's actually one of your listeners, and I'm sure he's listening to you now.
Okay, I'm sure he is, but what about those people that work through it? Maybe, obviously, you weren't one of those people that worked through it, but there are the people, the whatever percentage of them there are, that actually work through that and overcome that, and it doesn't happen again. I would never...
I think they're fools, frankly. Anybody who treats me with that little respect, out.
So you actually, both of you have no faith in situations like this that could be overcome.
Yeah. You know, it's like those born-again virgins. You know, you're going to be a reborn slut. What are you going to be here?
Well, done is done.
I don't consider that to be an example, but that's besides the point.
Oh, I see. So it was perfectly okay. You're allowed to do that a few times.
I'm not allowed to do that a few times. It's something that happened in my life. That
No, it's not something that happened in your life. It's something that you instigated. It's something you did. It isn't something that happened to you. It's something you did. But, you know, you can't even take responsibility in the way you explain it.
Responsibility, but listen to this.
Take responsibility. Say it to me right now. You instigated it. It happened because you wanted it to happen, and you made it happen, right?
I didn't really want it to happen. I was confused about the whole thing.
So you were a rape victim?
I wasn't a rape victim.
So how did it happen?
It's a long story. It was kind of both-sided. You're right, about two people meeting each other. And then
who took your panties off?
I don't want to talk about that.
You don't?
turns it on and turns it off all the time to piss me off.
There we go. Well, you started it. And now?
It's not going to make the relationship better. It's a joke.
Oh, why don't you just leave?
Because I love him.
Oh.
I believe he really loves me, too.
Gag. I'm sticking my finger down my throat.
Well, just because you don't seem to have faith in relationships doesn't mean that...
Boy, you are... And by the way, women like you are the reason. No wonder you're upset that he listens.
Well, because I'm trying to make my relationship... He can listen, that's fine, but I don't want that listening imposed on me. I already told him, when you want to talk about Tom Leykis' show, you talk to your friends, you talk to your relatives, don't talk to me about it, because it really bothers me. Because
well, he's got to keep doing it. He's got to keep doing it because we have a very powerful message. A message that's reaching him. It's reaching your boyfriend, and it's going to affect your relationship. Because if I have anything to say about it, he will never, ever marry you.